Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, what year the retheming of Splash Mountain into a Princess and the Frog themed ride is said to be completed and opened by, an official return date for minivans, and when shows will begin for Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and beyond. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond!
I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting with Parks news this week, it's been some time since we last received an update on the reimagining of Splash Mountain into a Princess and the Frog themed ride. However, it was just recently said that it's expected the ride will be open and completed by 2024. Last week on Live with Kelly and Ryan, voice of Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog, Annika Nani Rose, made an appearance on the show. It was mentioned and asked if they were making a ride from the movie, and Rose answered yes, and that it would be opening in 2024. Rose said she had some involvement of the early stages of the ride's creation, but didn't share any further details on the attraction. Following the potential reveal of when the reimagining of the ride would be complete, Disney released a statement saying, "We have already shared how we are bringing Tiana's story to life at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort. While timing has not been determined, we look forward to sharing more details during Essence Festival of Culture in New Orleans in July." So of course, here not confirming 2024, but given what Rose said, I would assume that's what they're aiming for. As of what will be announced next month regarding the ride is hard to say, given that this seems something they were forced into doing from having the potential opening year spoiled. That and since announcing the retheming of the ride almost 2 years ago, now in June of 2020, we've only received one update from Disney on the ride, which was this past fall, sharing some enhancement details and concept art. Now, I don't see Disney revealing an opening date or year for the ride next month, but I do think they'll give more details and have new concept art ready, or this may be shooting for the stars, but maybe they'll announce a name for the attraction. I still stand under the belief that whenever they permanently close Splash to begin the retheming of the ride, they're not going to announce when that day will be, and the ride will just randomly close one day to prevent any publicity stunts. Once Splash closes and the reimagining begins is when I would assume Disney will announce when the attraction will open. With that being said, given that 2024 was thrown out there, if Disney is aiming to have the attraction completed and open by that time, they would need to close Splash by the end of this year, or I would say the latest early 2023. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll keep you up to date with all the latest news on Splash Mountain. Previously announced to open sometime this summer, Disney has revealed an opening date for Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond will open at Animal Kingdom this coming Monday, June 13th. Based on Disney and Pixar's film Finding Nemo, this exciting stage show invites you to discover the familiar tale of Nemo and friends from a whole new point of view, as well as fan-favorite songs such as In the Big Blue World and Go With the Flow. The adventure begins by catching up with the fish from Dr. P. Sherman's office in Finding Nemo, who made their way across the ocean to the Marine Life Institute. Guests can view the show at the following times, being 10:30 and 11:30 a.m., then in the afternoon at 12:30, 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30 p.m. Once it opens on June 13th, Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond will also be added to Genie Plus. Now on the Outside the Parks news, being unavailable since the park closures in early 2020, Disney has just announced when minivans will be returning to Walt Disney World. Minivans have officially been announced to return to Walt Disney World beginning later this month on June 29th. Minivans will continue to be made through the Lyft app and offer guest transportation to just about anywhere on property. Current hours for minivans posted are running beginning at 6:30 a.m. all the way until 12:30 a.m., but are subject to change. Prices have currently not been listed for minivans return, but the last time minivans were available, prices for a one-way ride were $15 for pickup plus about $3 $3 for every mile traveled, that also not including gratuity. On the website, Disney also has the airport service listed still, but as currently unavailable, and that more details would be coming soon. This fall, Kona Café at the Polynesian Resort will be closing for refurbishment. Now showing on Kona Café's page on the Walt Disney World website, Disney has posted the restaurant will be closing for refurbishment beginning August 15th. While being closed for the refurb, Disney has said that guests may continue to use the mobile order service through the My Disney Experience app to order select breakfast, lunch, and dinner offerings from Kona Island, being the sushi bar located right beside the restaurant. As of right now, it's uncertain when Kona Café will reopen and what the refurbishment includes. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned though, and I will let you know of any changes that may come to the restaurant. Announced over this past week, a new restaurant is coming to Disney Springs next year. Said to open sometime in 2023, Summer House on the Lake has been announced to come to Disney Springs. Summer House features a California-inspired menu with ingredients sourced from local grower partnerships and sustainable products. Current locations in Chicago and Bethesda, Maryland serve a mix of lunch, dinner, happy hour specials, and brunch on the weekends. An official opening date has not been announced at this time, but make sure you subscribe and stay tuned though, and I will let you know when Summer House will be opening. Now into company news, after just being released in theaters back in early May, Disney has just announced that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will be coming to Disney Plus later this month. With the help from the cast of the film, Disney has announced Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will be available for streaming on Disney Plus starting June 22nd. Once it hits Disney Plus, it will be available for all subscribers, as premiere access to watch will not be required despite it opening in theaters just last month. If you've already seen the movie, let me know what you thought of it and if you'll be watching it again on Disney Plus in the comments down below. Announced for release later this year, Disney has just released the first teaser trailer for their upcoming film, Strange World. Walt Disney Animation Studios has released the first teaser trailer for their all-new feature film, Strange World. Jake Gyllenhaal lends his voice to Searcher Clade, the son of the steadfast explorer. The original action-adventure journeys deep into uncharted and treacherous land where fantastical creatures await the legendary Clades, a family of explorers whose differences threaten to topple their latest and by far the most crucial mission. Strange World is currently set for release November 23rd of this year, and if you want to check out the teaser trailer, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. Alright everyone, well that's all for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all for this week. Until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.